It's a take-note debate, and basically people are asked to vote whether they recognize and accept the agreement, the memorandum of understanding between the feds and Alberta. Now, here's the fun part for Poilievre. He is very much aware, as is everyone, that there are members of Carney's caucus who are very uneasy with that deal. But since they don't get to express themselves publicly, anything that's been talked about in caucus stays in caucus. So none of that bubbles out unless you get a resignation, as in the case of Stephen Guilbeault. So lo and behold, the Conservatives have used a very old trick. They're using an opposition day motion to bring it forward and say, look, we want to give you the chance to vote on this memorandum of understanding. And they've done something even trickier. They've fooled around with the wording. There is a substantive difference between the wording of the memorandum of understanding and the motion. And it has to do with whether or not you would have to have an amendment to the tanker ban on the north coast of British Columbia. So Poilievre is really having far too much fun. I think that that last bit makes it easy for the Liberals to decide to vote against it because their wording is different. And they can say, no, we're going to stick with our motion. But then again, Poilievre can keep pointing. You know, he tried to do that in his press conference, saying, well, he says one thing in Alberta, another thing in BC. That's an old trick, too, because nobody can actually remember whether that's true. But there are two provinces fighting, so he gets to say that gratuitously. So, again, good fun on the part of the opposition. No substantive change. Will there be egg on the face of some of the Liberals who have to vote for this thing? Maybe, but I don't think it's going to amount to much other than, as I say, a really, really cool strategy being used properly by the opposition.